Good morning, everybody. it's Yamez, your friendly neighborhood fat guy. How y'all doing? What's up, Trail Dust? McChew, Ben Tunes, and that's the list. How y'all doing? It's Easter. Happy Easter. We're kind of figuring that it's not going to be a really busy show today, so we're going to do just kind of an open chat, sit and chill, and just discuss projects and, life and what y'all are up to. And, in the Discord side, we are leaving it open so that anybody can hop in and just chit chat with us, no specific topic. But then our topics manager, Beergrass, might show up and just take over the show, and let him do it. It's an open forum. Good morning, Boar to Gov, Metal Blueberries, Stephen Parsons, Hubcap, Paul Orchard, Transcendental Artist Studios. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yep, happy National Zombie Day. Watch out for the hordes. Billy Martin, how you been, brother?
Billy Martin, boy, I ain't heard that name in a while.
I know. Good to know that you're still around.
10-4. I concur.
Well, I know last time Billy and I had spoken, I think it was in he messaged me or something. I remember a long stream where him and his wife was driving back from something, and it's like I stayed live for like 8 hours for him, and yeah, and he had some stuff going on, and I had to kind of duck out for a bit, and it's good to see him pop in every now and then. Let us know he's all right. Benaldo, Mr. Pekka, Mr. Fox, Whitney. Yep.
Okay.
And we've got Oswan in the chat over here as well. He's muted and deafened himself. But yeah. How y'all doing? So again, just this is a better turnout than I thought it was going to be for Easter. I figured you guys would all be like, digging up eggs and chasing chocolate rabbits and everything.
Whoa.
I just woke up. Hey Shane. It's a rough day when I go live and I'm still drinking my coffee.
It's a rough day when you go live and I'm still drinking beer.
Oh.
Now, to be fair, y'all, I did get in at 7:00 this morning from a night shift, so it is my beer 30.
Yeah.
Morning, Austin.
All right. Yep. Sully just
Okay, make sure it's quiet.
make sure it's quiet.
No, I was talking to my grandson, telling him he said he's going to play a video game. I just told him to make sure he was quiet.
Oh. I just heard back from Mr. Late to the Party. He's at work. OT.
Oh.
Remember? Oh, yeah. Sorry, mate. Love ya, bruv. So we get it. You like to talk and okay. Get to attempt to make a tomahawk with my neighbor's son today. Nice. So yeah, it's Easter. People are going to be getting together, and us blacksmiths love to show off. So when your families are all at your place, drag them out by the ears and make them forge something. What up, Aaron?
All right. Hey, Aaron, how goes it?
You sound like you just finally sat down and are set up.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, yes, I did finally sit down, and my phone is no longer in my phone holder, so
There you
it's
go.
sitting in front of me on the table.
There you go. What's up, Dog Bones? So yeah, we were discussing what to do this for this show in the pre-chat, and it's like, you know what? It's Easter. Let's just kind of have a chill, just chill
So
day.
I'll tell you about my week. Um, I was out there in the forage area there, and a year ago, February a year ago, I bought some what do you call it, resin from Alumilite, and colored resin and whatnot. And of course, it's like on it. It says shelf life 3 months, and I was like, huh. Well, it's been a little bit longer than that, but let's see what we can do. And so I decided I was going to make a handle for that dagger that I made out of that little piece of shear steel that broke off when I made the spring for my post vise. And when I thought it was just wrought iron and didn't know it was shear steel. And so I had that little 1 inch or inch and a half long piece that snapped off, and I made a dagger out of that. And so I was going to make the handle for it. So I thought, well, me and my cousin found a piece of dead cholla cactus, which is like it, it leaves behind like a cylinder with the interwoven
Yeah,
interlaced pattern on it with the holes all in it.
I've always wanted a piece
Uh,
of that.
yeah, so I cut a piece of that off, and I was going to pour resin around it, and then throw that thing up in the lathe, and trim it down to the handle, so it'll be the resin with that piece of cholla in it. And I got a plan together. Never worked with resin before, first time, and I'm just like, all right, we're gonna wing it. And so I decided to make my little mold, and I took a toilet paper roll, and the inside of the toilet paper roll is the exact same diameter as the lid to my prescription pill bottles. So I just stuck that in there and then like duct taped around it, stood it up on my striking anvil, and I mixed 2 buckets of resin. Well, I poured, mixed both parts together and then evened them up in 2 buckets. And then I put a little bit of green in one and a little bit of purple in the other one, and I just barely mixed it up. So there wasn't all that color. It was all, kind of clear and the color, so it would be kind of a swirl pattern. And then I kind of walked around as I poured them in the mold, and then immediately the resin was running out the bottom of my mold. And I was like, oh crap, what to do now? And so I put one of the buckets back underneath my striking anvil to catch the resin that was running out. And I was scrambling because I had no idea what my work time was going to be on this stuff. And I ran inside and I grabbed a glass that was the smallest glass that I had, and stuck that down there, stuck the stuff in it, poured the resin in there. Of course, now all of the resin is completely mixed. So it's a complete mix of green and purple. So I mean, the color is probably going to be crap. And yeah, that was fun. And then after and literally, I probably had a working time of 15 minutes before I couldn't move that piece of cholla anymore. And yeah, the next day I took it over to the dumpster with a ball peen hammer, and I just broke the glass off the resin, just tap 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 tap, and I chucked it up in the lathe, but it wasn't really cured yet because it was starting to like pull and snag on the what do you call them, spindle tools. So I just kind of set it off to the side because it said fully cured in 5 to 7 days or 16 hours at 150 degrees. And I was like, I'm not going to put it in the oven for 16 hours. I'll just wait a week.
Yeah.
So I
Shit.
did that, and then I looked around my shop and I went, wow, this place is a mess. I should probably clean up a bit. And so yeah, I did that. I cleaned up and kind of organized my shop a little bit. The one at work, and got everything kind of where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Oh, and I started working on the guard for that dagger is Makamegane, and which started out as a roll of dimes that I specifically bought for that. And I got about a quarter of that stack of dimes to stick together, and that's what I'm making the guard out of. It's I got it I've got it going. It's not done. I took about 2 or 3 heats on it, and then I was like, I'm going inside. The wind was kicking my butt.
Yeah. What's up, Speargrass? Um, Robert Lonis, Bortagov, Dylan Corwin. A lot of people popped in. We've got 25 watchers and only 9 likes. Y'all are killing me. Charles May, happy Easter. Dana, Ben Strickland. A lot of Bens. Um, and then, of course, all the lurkers who are just watching and not saying anything. Hello. I'm sure a couple of people from my guild are watching. They tell me that they watch all the time, but don't chat, don't say anything. So hello to you. Um, can I see the floor in my shop? Yes. Yes, I can see the floor. Not all of it, but I can see the floor.
Right?
Hey, Mr. Robertson.
Oh,
Yeah, I need, I'll probably do a little bit of cleanup before the show tonight. What's up, granddads? And yeah, I will be running a line out to my shop to do my show tonight. So I will be doing that until we get a job where we need that line, because it's not mine. uh, does it count if you don't technically have a floor in your workspace? Yes. You need to sweep it until it's concrete.
yeah. Turns out the horizontal trail dust, the floor is a horizontal space too. Yeah. Once all the tables and shelves are filled up, the floor becomes the catch-all, and then before you know it, you're stepping on, over, and around everything you have. That's where I was at.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Like, I really, really need to clean my shop.
Yeah,
I just,
Adam's floor is water. It's about a couple feet deep, and he just hovers right above the surface while he's forging.
yeah. He sits in a kayak, trails around his shop. Oswan, he's been cleaning up my work floor today after a whole day of cutting metal and flattening. Yeah, man. uh, we all float down here, Speargrass. So, so yeah, I mean, as far as what I've been doing this week, just work, 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 work. After work, we've been doing a lot. We're almost done with the. Um, if some of you remember seeing my yard area, I've got these 3 temp poles for my electric, which runs it around the house, and we're running the electric for the new service and everything, and all I got to do is make a few more connections, and then we're ready for inspection. Uh, and yeah, so I've been doing that after work every day, and we'll see if the village forces me to put yet another light outside of my shop, because for a service upgrade to an exterior non-connected building to the house, you need to have a light above the personnel door. Well, my gigantic pole light should cover that by code, but we'll see how picky the inspectors are. Um, if not, I got to add another light. I might just.
As one has a squirrel infestation, that's not an infestation. That's just a great opportunity for more pets.
Squirrel?
Oh, look, a squirrel.
But when am I doing the 3-phase in your shop? I thought you had 3-phase in your shop. No, you've got a three-phase thing. Oh, I don't know. I know my next big trip I've got a plan for is to get down to Texas to pick up a forge. Um, but with the price of diesel, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do much traveling at all. Um, I was doing some rough calculations, and we're talking about $300 in gas just to go up to the spring fling. 300 plus 300 to $400 in gas just to go up to the spring fling, and that's a lot of freaking moolah.
Oh well, you could always just bequeath that forge to me, and I'll go get
You
it.
legit, if you have the ability to go pick up those forges from Mr. I'm blanking on the name. Robert. His name's Robert, but like if you've got the
Robin,
Robinson,
Robinette.
Robinette, yeah. If you've got the ability to go pick up those forges, mine and Bob's forges from Robert Robinette, so that takes a bit of that crunch time down, you are more than welcome to use my forge until I get it from you. Like it would just
Uh,
be.
yeah, no, I mean, like, cause he's supposed to, I think you said he was moving. Um, yeah, I mean, that's a 3 day trip, but I mean, yeah, I could do that, I imagine.
I mean, that would be. I
If,
mean,
if it's if he's got a way to load it on a trailer, I could get it done.
I think he does because that was the plan. We were going to pull up in a box truck. We were going to fly down and rent a box truck to come back, or some sort of, like Home Depot trailer bed or some shit, some stuff.
Right, right, and yeah, I mean, and now, granted, doing that from my place adds 8 hours of driving to the whole deal, but you'll have as much time as you need to do it because I mean, like, I'm not going anywhere. I own my home and I'm not moving, so
Yeah. So I mean, if me and Bob can't figure out a plan to get down there, uh, in like this summer, yeah,
yeah, for sure. Kind of see if you can get a hold of Bob, work that, figure something out with Bob, and then get a hold of Robert and see if that's okay with him.
and
And if if we need to, we can lay down a timeline, and I can borrow a trailer
I
and
mean, I still want
head
to,
that way.
I still want to go hang out with Robert. Don't get me wrong. Uh, yeah, and Speargrass says it. Yeah, if he gets to Texas before me and Bob do, he could he's going to be visiting you in Texas anyway with an RV and trailer and all that stuff. He could freaking just toss him on the trailer and drive him up when he meets me. You know,
Yep, that's a fact.
yeah. So it is the Great Blacksmith Grave or the Great Blacksmith Express.
Kind of like when I picked up drove halfway across Texas, picked up an anvil, drove it halfway across the country, picked up another anvil, and drove it all the way back to Texas.
Yeah, exactly. I feel horrible, like um because it's like I told him when he offered, I said, yeah, it'd be great, but no rush because I am in no position to set up time to come down and pick it up, no position. Um and he was like, okay, yeah, no rush. And then a week later or whatever, he's like, oh, here it
It's
is, it's
done.
it's done. Um Thank you. But yeah, so you know, I feel horrible about it. Hey, Drew, if that's you up in there in the Blacksmiths Church chat, we're actually down here in Impractical Blacksmiths. I know one's listening into an inactive chat currently. Uh,
Oh. But yeah, I don't know what kind of timeline Robert is on,
I,
but
I don't either. Oswan's listening in YouTube. Heard. Um, But yeah, yeah, I'd have to get with him and explain to him the situation and the whys. I mean, if he had another, I mean, had timing where had I gotten into like say crypto 2 or 3 or 4 years ago, you know, like I'd have more money now. But like
Right.
I'm at that point right now where it's like I'm waiting for investments to pay off, and once they do, it'll never be a problem. Money issues will be gone. But yeah, I'm not selling for pennies. I'm waiting for my profile to look like a phone number.
That's right.
So listening on YouTube so it doesn't look like a dubbed movie. Heard. Yeah. But yeah, so it's yeah, I got to get with him, and it's just I feel so bad that like he's built it and it's been sitting in his yard for this long. Like I hate it when that happens. But
Whew. Yeah, that's kind of irritating. I mean, I can see that. I mean,
yeah,
but what are you gonna do?
nothing I can do, and he's been understanding. It's not like he's been like, "Oh, you told me that you were gonna come down." Like, no, like he's not like that at all in any way, shape, or form. Where's the link? I'll give you a link. Invite. Copy. John Purnell popped in. Here is the temporary Discord link. Ah, yep, Hubcap. He can pop in and chit chat with us too. He knows how to use it. John C. Kors sent me a um, talking about feeling bad. Been in this group like almost a year. Still, I guess I still doesn't know most of you all's actual name. That's the thing, Oswald. So we do a lot of talking to each other through screen names. Like it's just like I know Trail Dust's name. It's just I mean I think even in person when I was hanging out with him, I was calling him Trail Dust. Hubcap. I know Hubcap's name. You know, but we call him Hubcap.
Yeah, that seems to be the way the way it goes. And I mean, and even when we when we all introduced ourselves, uh, it's like, hi, I'm Sully. Hi, I'm Sully.
Yeah,
And for a good long while, I mean, like I would say for some of us, for like we didn't even know each other's real names.
yeah. It's just sometimes easier and more fun to call each other by screen names.
Yeah, there's a guy that I play Forge of Empires with that I've been playing. I mean, he's been in my guild for 5 years, something like that. I've been playing for 9, and his original they only started to let you change your screen name like maybe a year ago, and his name was always Thars, Thars, and but I know because we have a Discord channel too. I know his name is Chuck, but and so does everybody else, but we still call him Thars, even though he changed his screen name to something completely different, and his name is Chuck. Everybody still calls him Thars, like even on the phone. Oswan Transcendental Artist Studios is too long. It used to be Shamrock Forge, so hey, I'm Sully with Shamrock Forge, and now it's hey, I'm Sully with Transcendental Artist Studios. Sully's fine. So that was that name turned out to be a happy accident. uh, an experiment gone wrong, but that's okay.
Give me one sec, guys. Work.
The nightmares. The nightmares. Can I send it in Discord? Can I send what in Discord? Aswan, my channel name used to be Shamrock Forge. On YouTube, that's actually somebody else now. That's why I changed my channel to part of the reason I was experimenting with changing my channel name, and then I didn't realize that I accidentally hit the OK button instead of the like backing out, and it changed my name to Transcendental Studios. Yeah, that's right. It's just like the oil field. Once you get a nickname, you forget your real one.
You know?
We got a guy that so there's this one particular piece called a catwalk, and on a particular type of rigs, it sits on top of another skid, and to make it taller. And this guy chained the bottom skid down to his trailer and hauled ass, started up a hill, and the catwalk fell off the back. And so now, and his last name is Hawk, so he got the nickname Catwalk Hawk.
What's up, Keith?
Hey Ben, I love them Shamrock shirts. I'm telling you what, I still own 2 of them, and they're still the most comfortable shirts I own.
The green ones? Oh, I want another one. I wear that all the time. I love it.
Yeah, I actually the last time I was in town, I stopped by Cortez Flag and asked him about doing another run of shirts with my new logo and all that. I was just working. I'm still working on the logo design, but
yeah.
So I'm hoping to have another run of shirts done before this September.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I was just a little bit of work stuff came up, so I haven't been in the chat, seeing the chat. Again, hello to all lurkers and everybody else who popped in. I'm trying to see if anybody popped in, and Discord link is. I'll post that again.
Yeah, Keith. So the story behind the name change. Okay, somebody else started a blacksmithing YouTube channel, Shamrock Forge. So there were 2 of us. I did not ever like file copyright or anything like that on the name, and so I don't know that anybody can use it. There can be 10, 12 of us, and I was just kind of playing around with the idea of changing the name. And at the time,
Hey,
I
Eric.
had.
Sorry.
At the time, I don't know, for some reason, I had heard somebody talking in a podcast earlier that day about transcendental meditation. And so that word was just in my head. And so I'm just screwing around with trying to figure out the process of changing a screen name. And so I was like, just experimenting with different stuff. And I typed in Transcendental Artist Studios just to see what it looked like. And then I went to go, okay, well that might work. 6 months, a year from now, we'll figure it out. And then I hit the save button on accident, and it changed my name. And YouTube only lets you change your name once every 180 days. And
It's like, screw it, keep it.
Yeah, and my time still isn't up. I'm still not outside of that 6-month window, but I mean,
I like
at
it.
this point, I mean, I think everybody's used to it, and I think I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, keep it. I like it. And it reminds me too. There's a new. Okay, so down here at the beach, they have these, what we call McMansions, which they're like these large homes that you can rent out for like up to 10,000 or more or whatever for a week for a vacation. And there's this new one that just was built, and it's this awesome freaking modern house on the beach, and it's just right across the front. They all have names, like Gone Fishing or Sandy Beaches or weird little nicknames for their homes. And one of them, the name is Transcendental, and it's just big letters across the whole front of the house, and it's like, oh, I want to buy that house for Sully.
Right. Yeah, Drew, you nailed it there. Yeah, it's an H&P catwalk that's got a skid on it for the skid pack.
Absolutely, JC. Sorry. But yeah. Sorry.
See you, Troy. Be safe.
Yep. Adios, Troy. I feel like I'm stretched a sec. But yeah,
Keith,
course.
that is actually not a bad idea. If you intend to make a business out of your blacksmithing career or something to that effect, and you're going to have your name on products, it's probably a good idea as soon as possible to go ahead and copyright the name.
Yeah, I
I
really
did
need
not
to.
do that. The only thing I did was I started to file for a copyright on my trademark, and I did not follow through with it. I mean, it was like one of those things. I had everything filled out, and it's just like, never mind. Well, I mean, that was right about the time that my name change happened on YouTube, and so at that point, I was like, well, I may not want to go ahead and copyright this trademark. Um, and that was just an interesting thing because it was a symbol from Stargate, and MGM never copyrighted it. So I was going to and beat them to the copyright, but eh.
Welcome, Jeff.
Yeah, Disney beat you to it, did they, Ben?
Yeah, Nemo's Forge. But yeah, as far as copyright and forge names and all that stuff, Island Metal Forge, it's like I need to copyright mine, but it's like somebody would be hard pressed with all the mail and marketing supplies and all the exposure that I've put out to Island Metal Forge and all the branding that I've done, both here on YouTube and out in the real world. Somebody would be hard pressed to claim that they came up with it before me. I mean, I'm labeled, you know. It's like somebody would be hard pressed to claim Island Metal Forge as their own.
Hey, Hubcap, what's your problem with Discord going on? We're not sitting right next to you, but we are right here, and it's not like we got anything else going on other than shooting the crap.
As usually, I'm still there. Oh, big hugs, man.
You need what is it? 40? I think it's 40%
30% difference.
40. It's got to be 40% different to not be a copyright issue. I had part of my logo has got a shamrock in it, and it's modeled after a tattoo on my right arm. Well, the tattoo on my right arm is actually a copyright trademark of Shamrock MMA. I just like the look of that tribal shamrock. And so the guy that did my shirts, I told him like, hey, this is copyrighted, so it's got to, if it's going to go on my shirts, it's got to be a little bit different. And so he changed it up to where it's just kind of a regular one because he couldn't really do the tribal one and still maintain 40% of difference. And I didn't want to get in trouble for copyright infringement. So
who does?
I didn't get to get the tribal shamrock on my logo.
Right. But yeah, it's hubcaps. So I wanna focus a second, not be distracted. Yeah. Hubcap is trying to. I don't know what step he's at. I don't know if he's yet joined.
I'll show you what I got here. Oh, yeah. Continue on with that because I don't know where the. Robert, I do not have any more Shamrock Forge shirts. The entire run is gone. And oddly enough, you want to know something funny? My youngest daughter, once upon a time, told me, "Dad, we were at Goodwill and we saw one of your shirts on the rack."
What?
And I was like, I am not shitting you. And I was like, what? How was one of my? She's like, yeah, it was a Shamrock Forge shirt on the rack. And I was thinking, I was like, and I was still married at the time. And I mean, like we hadn't even. I mean, like there was not even any talk of getting divorced. Yeah, the shirt that I gave my ex-wife, yeah, like a week after I gave it to her, she took it to Goodwill.
That's shifty.
Yeah. And I was like, dang,
That sounds like
that was a
something
good
my
shirt.
ex-wife would have done, because it's not a $60 or $100 shirt.
But Robert, I will. I'm not. I can't say I will, but I am going to try to get a new run of shirts done this year, and I want to do the exact same quality shirts that I did last time because those shirts were just freaking amazing. So,
Yeah.
and they hold up so good. Oh yeah, I was in the middle of something here, and I freaking forgot. I was going to post a picture. I just have to be careful of pushing buttons.
I'm just setting up my pills for the week, guys. I forgot to pick them today. And I just finished my freaking last swig of coffee, so I'm going to get up and get some tea.
Well, what do we got for what's on the docket for today? Well, we got 2 fentanyl.
Oh no, it's my
Oxy.
the Centrum for adults, because I guess I'm an adult. It feels weird buying that. Tylenol every morning to help with freaking what's the word?
Yeah,
Inflammation.
Dana Maggiore is the one that does the stickers for just about everybody.
Yeah.
Really good work. I've had my stickers on my truck for a year and a half, 2 years, and I had to replace one the other day.
I remember.
Unrelated to anything else. I just swapped it out for because I got two different sizes and I swapped it out and it peeled off like still flexible and unfaded like it was brand new. So they are high quality vinyl. I will say that.
Steve Parsons. Our bodies may be adults, but our minds are still teenagers. Yep. Well, no, it's acid reflux stuff that I take. Centrum, Tylenol, and
As one, you mentioned it. Yes, that is Stargate SG-1. That was the point of origin symbol for Earth, and that's I actually have that tattooed on my left shoulder, the same place the symbol was on the patch in the TV show, and because I'm a big Stargate fan, and so I adopted that as my touch mark, and yeah, because MGM didn't trademark it. And now MGM is owned by Amazon, and Amazon's going to make a new series. So, and with my luck, Amazon will trademark it.
speaking of candy dish, today's flavor of gummy or jelly beans is called Funfetti.
Oh, look at there! Look at there! The chat is just full of Stargate fans. Right
No
on.
kidding. You're gonna have fun with this. I haven't. I've only watched the movie and part of the show. I don't even know.
I tell you what, I did like the way Atlantis ended. With I can't remember the name of the guy. Oh man, the guy with the Scottish accent. Anyways, flying Atlantis and landing it in San Francisco Bay. I mean, that was pretty cool. I did like that, and everybody hated the way that Universe ended because they were going to get another season, and then after they wrapped filming on season 2, they started writing season 3, and MGM canceled it, and so that's why. But Brad Wright did say that in the new series they will bring closure to Stargate Universe and let you know what happened to Eli and the crew and all that. And I have seen that gate replica. That thing is amazing. I wish that guy sold them, but it's just like he 3D printed it himself. And and Aaron, yeah, they didn't necessarily leave it open to continue. It was supposed to continue. It was just they just canceled it and just pulled the rug right out from underneath them because they just didn't have the ratings. And to be honest, Universe was in a really bad time slot, so there's that. But Just a little bit. Thor and Stargate is about the same size as Ben Toombs. All right, Hubcap. Have a great day. Sorry that Yamez couldn't get you fixed up. He is pretty much useless. I told him. I told him earlier. I told him earlier we should do Tool of the Week. Yamez.
Yeah. No. One of these days we need to do a Tool of the Week Discord, and literally go over how to access, where I will open up and start a new account and this and that, and how to use the Discord chat.
Yeah, no, I could have swore that Hubcap was completely fluent in Discord. With all of the stuff we used to have going in Discord back in the day.
Yeah, I really did. I'm so sorry. If I can get up to Hans's, I'll sit there with you and go with anybody who wants.
Yeah, Robert Lunas, on that guy's Instagram or whatever, it actually says these are not for sale. Anyone that says they're selling them it's a scam. I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna step away from the chat for a minute. I'm gonna step out for a smoke. And I was also going to say there, Aswan, yeah, I'm really a big fan of ancient Egyptian mythology and all of that. I mean, like even before Stargate came out, I always found that stuff fascinating. And so when Stargate came out, I was naturally hooked because it was based in Egyptian lore. And I don't even know if I should be going.
I don't know if Jeff is still in here listening. JC is still in here listening. But yeah, right after the stream here, which ends in about 20, 25 minutes or so. If you're listening, I can get with you, person to person, and get some of these issues figured out for you. Not a problem. Sorry to the rest of you guys. Is part of my other job. Bleeding and blending, every day I'm hustling.
Right.
Yeah. And again, if you are listening, we always, me and Sully both always have no problems in the after chat helping people out with some of these crypt issues. So yeah, we'll get you sorted out. But yeah, man, I really want to make I'm in that Blacksmiths Challenge group there, John. I haven't participated again because I've been so dang busy, and I've always wanted to make one of those tong lamps. I've even got a pair of antique tongs that I don't use, which would make a perfect lamp.
Ben, I am not short. I am still taller than you. Maybe just by a little bit.
Oh my God! Oh, so when we first all met, the Quad Squad, we had.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Oh, hold on, Sully. We had.
No, you tell it.
What was his name? He
Beasley,
was
Alan
Beasley. Alan Beasley. Okay, so Alan Beasley on camera always set his cameras way up high, looking down at him, and Sully would always set his cameras low, looking up at him. So, sorry. So it's like, on camera, Alan Beasley looks about, 4'9", 5 foot tall. On camera, Sully looks about 6 foot tall. Well, when I met Alan Beasley, I was like, I got out and I'm like, hey, whoa! He's like almost 7 foot tall. and you know, and then Sully came around the corner. It was like, whoa, cover your ankles. No, I'm just kidding. It was like, okay. No, so you're not that short. I mean, Ben Toombs, in order to get him in a picture with me, Bob, and Alan, we had to hold him up. You know, it's like we couldn't because of our knees, we couldn't get down that low. Like, I think Alan was on his knees and it was still like, you know, his head wasn't in the picture. So it's like, screw it, lift him up. All right.
To be fair, though, that was just, you know, just like a fun picture to take too.
That was hilarious. I still have the pic too. I love that picture.
Hey, I can't believe I didn't have to approve that message.
That's because he's an admin.
I know, right?
Yemas, did I meet Alan at Quad State? Yeah, I believe you did.
No, he did. He didn't go last year.
Alan was at Quad State last year, wasn't he?
Beasley was not at Quad State last year.
Oh no, Alan Beasley. No, you did not. No, you did not. And I'm sorry. The picture with me, Ben, Alan, and Bob is B&B Forge Hubcap Alan, which is not Beasley, who is also, you know, Hubcap's also a tall drink of water. Part of the Three Fingers Club. Safety Third Club. But Schoonert, I believe you met Schoonert. Schoonert is Hubcap. Hubcap is Schoonert.
Yeah. Yeah. Alan Schoonert is Hubcap. Yeah, you met him.
Yeah.
Beasley didn't make it last year because COVID was still a thing, and him and his wife are both immunocompromised to some degree, and they were terrified of going out in public. So.
But yeah, yeah, I have a feeling we might never see them again. They're sweethearts.
Yeah, that's probably a fair assumption.
They're sweethearts. And Alan Beasley is also known as Curiosity Forge.
Yeah,
he does knives now.
And his wife is the sweetest lady I think I've ever met in my life.
Am I forging tonight, Yamez? Yes, I am. I will be running a cord as long as, and it looks like our weather is cleared up here. Let me double check the radar and all of that. We had a bit of a squall blow through yesterday or last evening. Looks like I'll be clear up this evening, and it matters now because I've got to run cords outside. But yeah, I will be forging tonight. I really do kind of want to do one of those, you know, lamps. But I mean, to make it a good show, I would have to. There's a lot of stuff that I have to do to make it a good one. But I had a vision in my head for something to forge yesterday, and I can't quite remember it. Mr. Patterson! Yeah, we were all blown away by Alan's size when we first met. Did I fix my wiring problems? No, I did not. I found a workaround temporary solution. I physically run a line out to my shop every time I need an internet out there. It's a pain in the butt, but I do what I gotta do. Yeah, just so y'all know, if you can't get a hold of me, I'm likely in the shop or at work. Because if I'm in the shop and I'm not doing the show, I'm not running internet out there. I'm not, you know, I'll enjoy the solitude.
Evening, Big Jim, or morning.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking Australia, but
I will say this: we had a surprising turnout today.
I know. I was expecting like 8 people.
Yeah. Adios, Oswan. You know, good to have you here.
Yeah, Oswan.
Happy
Great
Easter,
talking to you,
happy
man.
forging. Another thing that I'd like to forge is
Creed.
huh?
Nothing. I was throwing a Cree out there.
I'd like to forge a
Cree.
window grate, but a small one, you know, because eventually what I want to do with my door in my house, it's one of those like mass-produced metal doors, and it's like you can't customize that, it's tin. So I want to get rid of it and get a like an oak plank, you know, and have a big solid oak door, cut out a window. Like I want to do a porthole, like a ship's porthole in the door, right at my face level, and do window bars over it so that I can open it and be like, "Who there? Who there?" and then close it.
Oh.
I want to do one of them.
So, I'm just now for the first time seeing a picture of a tong lamp.
Oh, they're so
Uh,
cool.
I heard y'all talking about them the last couple of weeks, but I've been unable to, I mean, like just due to connectivity issues and other issues, uh, didn't have any idea what the heck you were talking about. But I mean, like, I'm looking at that picture and I'm like, oh, I've got to do that.
That's so cool. I've always liked that aesthetic.
I have never. I mean, like that just boggles my mind. I mean, like, that's amazing. I'm like,
And I'll be honest, over here in this area, if I can make a lot of those small versions of those, specifically for holding hurricane candles, those would sell around here, one thing that I could do with them is make them small enough, and instead of having it on a free stand, have it like a drive hook kind of thing, or mount it on have the leg of it go over and go to a wall mounted plate,
wall sconce.
and make it like a wall candle sconce. And when it's not hurricane season, you don't have your hurricane candles put in them. You can take the hurricane candle out, put like a picture or something. If I can make even make really tiny ones with a magnet like going up into a little round magnets for like fridge magnets to put like Post-it notes and stuff on, or little note cards. I love it.
Kevin, that's exactly what I was thinking right there.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I mean, I've got a pair of tongs that I made for absolutely no reason whatsoever other than to be entertaining.
There you go. Turn them into it.
I mean, I obviously have to do some cleaning up because they were just rough forged and whatever, but I could totally clean those up and actually make them pretty because they are not. Man.
Yeah. So Ben Toombs saying I would have to make a
See you, Drew.
one of the portholes at his level so you can see in. Let me tell you, man, if I were to put one at your level with a step down to my breezeway, that would be the center of the porthole would be just below my belt. So that would look very bad for me to install one of those on my door.
Yeah, there, John, you nailed it.
I just read John's comment. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh.
Hey, there's a reason those are at Ben Toombs level. Come on now. Yeah, I mean, hey, what's on the other side? You never know. I'm just saying.
Oh, lordy.
Boy, this went sideways quick, didn't it?
Yeah. I'm crying. Oh, my goodness. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. You got to remember, Ben can get away with saying a lot because he's got a
Yeah,
blue wrench.
that's right. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. I was like, got it. Sorry, y'all. We're looking at things that
Moderation chat.
Moderation chat. Yeah.
The moderation chat. We see all the spam and all the stuff that would not be allowed on the channel, and it's like a different world on this side of it.
Yeah, and Ben already said it. Then that's why I'm like, well, I mean, it's already out there. I mean, and then I was like, oh yeah, Ben's a mod. That's why it didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Ben, Dylan. That was Ben.
Oh my goodness.
At least Roy's not in here. Jesus.
Right? Oh my goodness.
What's up? It's spring today? Okay. Is today the first day of spring? No.
Spring equinox was last month.
No, it's the 21st of April, isn't it?
No, it's March.
Or is it March?
Yeah, March.
Oh yeah, it is March. Yeah. No, it was spring. It was spring last month, Austin.
I won't go into how I know that.
Yeah. We're in Texas. It's already summer. Yeah, it was 96 degrees yesterday, and the very first day in 9 years that my air conditioner didn't work.
No kidding. Oh.
Yep, I got in. I mean, like when I parked the truck the day before, everything was working fine. I got in it yet.
Okay. Yeah, Eric, you have a good day.
I got in yesterday morning at 4 a.m. and I was like, well, that air sure does feel kind of humid coming out of the dash. And I was like, I messed with it a minute. I held my hand up. I rolled down the window, held my hand outside, and I was like, my air conditioner's not working. Today's gonna suck.
Mm-hmm.
And it did. It did. Yeah, it's been I've been driving that truck for 9 years, and I mean, like it's still like it's brand new. I mean, everything works on it. No lights on the dash. I take really good care of it. But it's been 12 years since I've driven a truck to work that didn't have an air conditioner. Now I've driven a few that didn't have a heater, but not an air conditioner. That was yesterday. Well, I say yesterday sucked, but at least there was a cool breeze and not a hot breeze. So there's that. See you, Eric. It's not spring in Michigan yet, huh? Y'all still getting ample amounts of flux falling from the sky, or on occasion at least. Snowed yesterday, Ben. Jeez. Oh. There's Yamis texting and streaming.
Sorry. Oh. Yeah, it is. It's been 70s, 80s. Although we do have a little cold snap lately. It's 60 degrees right now.
Minnesota.
Not cold enough to really kill the bugs, but, cold enough that I'm comfortable in jeans. Even though I'm wearing shorts anyway. But yeah, so, let me see. I need tea.
33 right now. I think when I pulled up, it was like 65, something like that this morning. When I pull up here at my house, which is 5 minutes before the stream started, and I mean, by the time the stream is over, it's going to be in the 80s.
Yeah. I know our high today is going to be 67. So we're moving up. The low today was 51. Fun stuff. Hey, Xavier. No problem. Why do we always talk weather?
That's the best I can do. I think it was funny. Because it's kind of like it's the way we measure who's got it worse, and the yeah, it's it's a measuring device. Oh yeah, well it's 38 here. Oh, it's 33 here. We got an inch of snow. We got 9 inches of snow. I mean,
Oh yeah, y'all got it.
It was 108 here yesterday, and everybody else would be like, oh, we were in the 40s.
Yeah. Define worse.
Yeah, it depends on where you're at. When I was in Wyoming and it was 48 below, I'm like, that's pretty bad. And when I'm in Texas and it's 123, that's pretty bad. Opposite ends of the spectrum.
See, right now would be the perfect time for y'all to come visit me because it's, average temperatures between 50 and 70.
Yeah, see, Stephen, that we tried a good little segue away from that, and
Yeah,
and
fair point.
Yamas is like, wait, but we were on a great subject.
Well, yeah, we were. Never mind. I'm not going to bring that website up. It's just a list, and a map. I'm not bringing it up. Okay, but weather, yes, whether or not you want to talk about weather is going to be the topic for the next. Stream's almost over. I don't want to keep everybody away from, Easter Day stuff. Besides, I got to toss some zombie makeup on and go out and shuffle around a bit. No, it's just me. Okay. Yeah, no, I like where I live. Rarely see snow, and occasionally see temperatures above 100, but it's not, not bad. It's just the humidity here, will knock you on your butt.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, dang it.
Yeah, I think we're coming to the back end of it here, huh?
I think so. I think we've covered it, It's not bad for an open chat. No, I'm not going to forge an egg tonight. I don't think I'm going to forge an egg. Because, I might try. I don't know. Take a piece of pipe and forge it into an egg. Or just take a piece of bar stock and forge it into an egg. I do need to practice, stuff like that. That'd be neat.
You're a dandy if you do.
Huh?
I said you're a dandy if you do.
Yeah. So, it is something to consider doing. Why do I have a notification that...
John, you're supposed to watch regardless of what he's making. He could be making a metal turd, and you should watch anyways, because either way he's going to melt it in the forge.
Yeah. You watch me for the spark show.
Ooh, sparklers. Pretty colors.
But
see ya, Paul.
Adios, Paul. Yeah, I think that's a clear I think that's a clear cut show.
Oh, that's sweet, John. Thank you.
Forge a hollow egg, fill it with stickers, and then raffle it. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, forging a hollow egg. I mean, come on.
Why? You can do it out of pipe. I did a turkey leg out of pipe.
Well, yeah, I guess you could, huh?
Yeah.
But how you gonna fit it together?
What I would probably do with that is what I would probably
Oh,
do with
see,
that.
no,
Cut it in
you
half.
you don't see that you don't cut it in half. It's a hollow egg, so you neck down one end of the pipe, and then you stick a couple $100 in there. Then you neck down the other end and say, "Here you go."
But it would melt while necking it down, or it would burn the money while necking it down.
Yeah, I know. That was kind of the point.
Oh, okay. That's what I'll do then. But yeah, I can. Yeah, I might do something. It sounds like a fun idea, Dylan. I haven't done a raffle or any sort of giveaway in a long while, and I might try and come up with something.
You know, I've only ever done one giveaway, and that was my 100 subscriber giveaway. I made a set of Damascus dice, and Anson Ivy won them, and he still got them. And I thought, and then there were people at the time. This is back in the heyday of all of us, and like everybody had a YouTube channel and was trying to make content and stuff. And I mean, people were doing 200 subscriber giveaways, 250 subscribers, and I'm like,
Like
nah,
I got,
I'm waiting.
the 273 subscriber giveaway.
Yeah. I was like, no, I mean, when I did the 100, I was like, I'm waiting for 500. It's been 4 years. I still am hovering in the 400 somewhere, 430, 460. I don't know. I'm like, at least I don't have to make some shit to give away yet.
Yeah. I had a big debate on whether I was going to do a 3,000 subscriber giveaway. I think when I did my 1,000 subscriber thing, I said the next one was going to be 5,000. You know, but yeah, it'll be a while. I suck. But yeah.
Put a crypto coin in it. There you go.
Yeah. Trouble is those crypto coins, they're worth, they're not, as of right now, they're technically not mine. Like I have to do them as NFTs. But yeah, with that, guys, I think we'll call that a day. Sully, do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna give the Adam spiel a shot and see what I can do. I'm not gonna do the accent, but as always, thanks for coming and joining us at Blacksmith Church here. You can catch Yamez at Island Metal Forge on Instagram and YouTube, and I think he's on the Facebook, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
And then you can find Adam at Speargrass Forge on YouTube and Instagram. And you can find myself at Transcendental Artist Studios at YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. If you got any suggestions for Medal of the Week or a subject to be discussed, drop it in the Medal of the Week thread in the Discord. Discord. In the Discord server under Medal of the Week. And hey, thanks for coming. And you guys, if you get a chance this week, get out to your shop, put on some PPE, and make something. And most importantly, have fun while you're doing it.
Yeah. That's what she said. But yeah, so my
Yeah, Dylan, that 1943 copper penny, baby. Woo!
Yeah. Just a big thanks to all that you are here. Special thanks to Transcendental Artist Studios, Christ-Centered Ironworks, and Robert Lonis for being channel members. Muchly appreciated. I think that's all my channel members. I'd have to double check. I think I got 3 or 4. If I'm forgetting you, I apologize. but you're not watching, so it's obvious. Okay. You guys all have a wonderful day. Bort to golf. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Sunday or Monday if you're 12 hours ahead of us, you future people.
Yeah. Happy Easter, y'all. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
All right. Bye now.